Long ago, amidst the snow-capped mountains, a young hunter named Coda walked all alone through the freezing and silent wilderness. He had been left behind, and now the heavy feeling of loneliness began to take over Coda's young, wandering mind. But did you know that loneliness is not just a feeling? It actually changes the physical structure of our brains. For our ancient ancestors, living in groups was absolutely essential for survival in the middle of the harsh, wild nature. When an individual is separated, the brain sends out a red alert signal about a potential and deadly survival threat. The amygdala, the brain's fear processing center, starts to overreact when we feel lonely and disconnected from our social group. It keeps Coda in a state of high alert, seeing enemies and threats everywhere in the shadows of the deep forest. His body begins to release cortisol, a stress hormone that makes the heart beat faster and muscles tighten up with fear. Prolonged loneliness ruins sleep because the brain thinks falling into a deep slumber is far too dangerous at this critical moment. His immune system also weakens, making the body more vulnerable to being attacked by various illnesses and harmful ancient viruses. Science has proven that the pain caused by loneliness shares the same neural pathways as actual physical pain and bodily injury. The prefrontal cortex, which controls logical thinking, begins to function less effectively due to the heavy burden of social isolation. He finds it harder to concentrate, his memory fades, and the surrounding world feels increasingly blurry and very strange to him. Loneliness changes how we perceive others, turning potential friendliness into scary conspiracies and hidden threats in our biased minds. If this condition persists, neurons will gradually die off, leading to a significant shrinkage in the overall size of the brain. He feels cold even when there is fire, a phenomenon called social coldness that the brain creates during deep isolation. Coda's brain is screaming for interaction, much like the body desperately craves water and food to stay alive and healthy. Luckily, the brain has a miraculous ability to recover if we can find our way back to meaningful social connections again. When he sees the smoke, a rush of happy chemicals begins to spread through his veins and lift his heavy spirit. Coda's feet pound the grass as he runs faster, his tribe members becoming clearer and their welcoming shouts becoming louder, and physical contact and warm greetings have finally extinguished the fire of fear inside the hyperactive amygdala of his ancient brain. The prefrontal cortex becomes active again, helping Coda feel calm, confident, and full of vibrant life once more in his soul. Sharing stories not only helps with bonding, but also stimulates the growth of new neurons and healthy brain connections every day.
Good job, Coda.
Now, his sleep has become deeper, helping the brain wash away all the harmful toxins that accumulated during his long isolation. Modern studies show that having strong social connections helps us live much longer and stay significantly healthier throughout our entire lives. The power of community reduces the pressure on the brain, allowing us to be creative and grow in many different ways. Art and social interaction are the most precious medicines for a lonely brain that is searching for meaning and deep connection. Every time we have a conversation, the brain creates new connections, helping the mind become sharp and very clear once again. Never underestimate the incredible power of a simple smile or a sincere handshake with another person in your daily life. The balance in our mind depends heavily on whether we feel like we truly belong somewhere and are valued by others. Helping others is also a wonderful and effective way to heal the deep psychological wounds caused by long-term social isolation. We were born to belong to each other, to overcome the harsh and cruel challenges of life together as a group. The world is no longer a scary place when you know that you are not alone on this long journey. Take good care of your brain by opening your heart and connecting deeply with the wonderful people all around you today. Because a healthy brain is one that is truly loved and is an active part of a caring and supportive community. Do not let loneliness trick you into thinking you don't need anyone, because we truly always need each other to survive. Social connection is the primary key to protecting mental health and ensuring the continuous development of all human beings worldwide. Remember that connecting with others is not just for fun, but a vital way to protect our complex human brains.